Hey guys, it's Kayla from Killing It With Coupons, and I have got a Jewel-Osco haul to share with you guys for today. There wasn't a crazy amount of deals that were going on. A lot of the stuff that I ended up doing was probably half of it actually. These items over here I ended up doing as an in-store pickup, and I did that so that I could submit to Ibotta, because with Ibotta you do need a paper receipt in order to get the rebates back for that. And then these items I ended up placing as a pickup order just so I was able to save some time and not have to do all of the shopping in stores myself. It took me about maybe 10 minutes just to run in and get those few items. And we're also bringing our puppy with to go to the grocery store, and so it was just easier for like one person to stay in the car with her, and just like I ran in. So that's why I ended up doing it as in-store and also pickup as well. And again, they didn't have a ton of like great just regular sales going on this week, but again, a lot of the deals I ended up doing was with Ibotta. So like the regular just coupon sales, like I said, I didn't notice a ton of them, but they did have some pretty solid deals that they did have going on for this week. A handful of them, like I said, initially I saw and was like, oh, those are pretty good deals, but then I kind of was comparing prices a little bit and did see that some of the sales were like pretty similar to a lot of other stores, like Aldi and Walmart have like those items like pretty close to the exact same price or cheaper. So I was like, actually, I'm probably not going to do some of the ones that I initially had planned on. But like I said, I'm still able to get all these items really cheap this week. So these sales run from May 13th until May 19th. And the total retail cost of both of the transactions I ended up doing, again, the one online pickup order and the one in-store transaction I ended up doing, all of the items combined that are here on the table would have been $170.98. I paid a combined $56.70 plus tax out of pocket. Now, I did cash out from Ibotta $30, and I'm using $15 of that to cover my out of pocket for my Jewel transaction and $15 to cover my Meijer transaction. And that is because I told you guys in the past, I like to kind of roll those rebates over like you would with like store rewards like Walgreens cash or Extra Bucks or Register rewards or Walmart cash. So normally when I cash out from those rebate apps, it goes right back into our grocery budget, so that way if there is a week where, again, this week there was a lot of deals I was able to do, I didn't have to spend all of that out of pocket just to get that cash back. I was able to use that money. So I used that to cover my out of pocket. So I really only paid $41.70 out of our actual grocery budget. And like I said, that's just how I figure it. And that's how I use our cash back from those rebate apps. I saved a combined $114.28, and I earned back $15.66 from Fetch and Ibotta this week, making my net cost $41.04 plus tax for all of these items as a net cost, which, like I said, I thought was really good. A really good amount of food items and some pretty, like I said, cheap deals, like really, really cheap. Good amount of the items I ended up picking up were like under $1 per item, which was really good. First off though, I'll go into the in-store deals just because I think these are some of the best deals that they had going on for this week. And again, like I said, you do have to do these offers in store in order to get the physical paper receipt that you will need to submit to Ibotta for this week. So these items over here, it was these items on this side of the table, would have been $75.87. I paid $26.89 plus tax out of pocket and saved $48.98. I earned back a total of $15.66, making the net cost for just those items $11.23, which again, I think is awesome. Now again, these items were more of what I actually paid for as the net cost, and that was because it included things like meat and those Gatorades and the produce and things like that that are a little bit more money. So these items though, the in-store deals I ended up doing, the first things I picked up were these Tyson, you can either pick up the Dino Nuggets, or I think they have like the popcorn chicken possibly or something like that, but they're these little cups of the Tyson like chicken. My store, it's like where you find like the meatballs and like the chicken Kiev, chicken nuggets I think are there, and like that kind of stuff. It's not like fresh meat, but it's not normally in the frozen section, so that's at least where it is in my store. These are on sale though this week for $2.99 with the digital coupon, so I picked up 2 of them for $5.98. They're regularly $5.99. It would have totaled $11 $7.98. I paid the $5.98 out of pocket. There's no additional coupons, but you will earn $2 back from Ibotta when you buy 2, which is a limit of 1, making these $3.98 for 2 or $1.99 each, which again, these aren't huge, but this is not that bad of a price for little chicken nugget things. And like I said, I thought that was kind of a little convenient like snack thing, especially since like summer's coming up. My brother is going to be home a lot more. So like I said, I thought that that was like a good easy lunch kind of thing for only $2. And then the General Mills cereals, these are super cheap this week. So they are on sale for $1.99 when you buy 4. That is with no coupon. You just need to buy 4 in order to get them at that price. So they'll be $7.96. They retail at $6.99, so the 4 of them would have been $27.96. There's a dollar off 2 coupon, and there's 2 different dollar off 2 coupons. So you're going to make sure that you want to clip both of those. You'll pay $5.96 out of pocket, but then this offer changed when I was making my list initially last night to later when I was going back over my list. But this was initially $1 back when you bought 2 offer from Ibotta. It changed to 65 cents back from Ibotta when you buy just 1. So it's a limit of 5, meaning since we picked up 4, we'll get 4 of those 65 cents back for $2.60 in total, making them $3.36 for 4 boxes of cereal, or 84 cents each. And you save $24.60 on those. Like I said, something that retails at $6.99 and you are getting it for under $1, that is an amazing price. And like I said, normally these go on sale for like $1.99, like that's a pretty average price, but the fact that they retail so high is just like crazy. So since you're getting these for under $1, that's awesome. Even at $1.99, that's still a pretty good price. And with those coupons, again, you'll only be paying $1.50 per box, which is a really good deal. I also picked up 2 of these Belvita fruit bakes. Now it is only on these fruit bake kinds that there's additional coupon available, but you could pick up a lot of the other varieties of the Belvita if you wanted to and submit for a different rebate from Ibotta, but this is the only item that has this dollar off 2 coupon to use, which is on the fruit bake kind. So these are on sale for $1.99 when you buy 2 with the digital coupon, and it is a limit of 2. So you'll pay $3.98. Regularly though, these are $5.99, so they would have been $11.98, but there's a dollar off 2 digital coupon on only the fruit bake kind. Again, if you weren't getting this and you wanted to get one of the different ones, you would just pay the $3.98 out of pocket. But if you are buying these and use that dollar off 2 coupon, you'll pay $2.98, but you can submit for Ibotta for 75 cents back, and that is on the fruit bakes or the bites as well. So it's a separate rebate from the regular Belvita. And again, you can get the bites, you can get the regular Belvita if you want to. Those ones don't have that coupon. So that's why this is going to be just a little bit cheaper. When you submit for that, it's a limit of 5. So since you're buying 2, you'll get $1.50 back, making these $1.48 for 2 or 74 cents each. And you'll save $10.50 on that, which again is a really great price. And like I said, you can kind of mix and match with the different, I actually think too, the Ibotta offer, the other Ibotta offer is also on the Chips Ahoy possibly, or the Nabisco crackers, or something like that. Like I said, I do know it's on the other Belvita variety. You could get those for $1.24 if you don't use that coupon. You want to pick up a different kind, like I said. But these are kind of similar to the like the Kellogg's Nutri-Grain bars, and my family likes those, so I thought that that was a pretty good deal for those. I also picked up these Sargento bakes. Now I had a few rebates for Fetch left for these because I realized one of them I didn't actually get during the Fetchtopia offer when it came back, and then I still have one left to use anyway, so I was able to submit for this for the full amount. But these are on sale for $3.99 when you buy 2, just as the sale price this week, so they'll be $7.98. Regularly they are $5.49, so they would have been $10.98. You'll pay the $7.98 out of pocket. There is no coupons for these, but you can submit for Ibotta for $2 back, which is a limit of 5. So since we're buying 2, we'll get $4 back for that. You can also get $1 back from Fetch, which is a limit of 3. And like I said, I still had 2 of those offers left, so I ended up getting $2 back on those. So that was $1.98 as a net cost for these for the both of them, or just 99 cents each, which again for under $1 is a really good price for these snacks. We also picked up these Wonder Cakes. Now last week I was going to pick up just one of these, use my coupon and get it completely for free. They were out of stock of them. This week they had 3 left in store, so I was able to get 2 of these instead because there is also an Ibotta offer, and like I said, you could just pick up one and get it completely for free. But when it comes to food items, even if I'm still going to be paying for it, but it's going to be really cheap, I don't mind picking up like a few of them. So I ended up doing 2 of these and got the Ibotta offer back, and like I said, I'll explain that to you guys, but if you want to, you can just pick up one and just use the coupon and get it completely for free. These Wonder Cakes are on sale for $1.50 this week. So for me, I picked up 2 for $3. They're regularly $3.49, so they would have been $6.98. There's a $1.50 off digital coupon, which is just off of one. So like I said, you could pick up one, use that coupon, get it completely for free. For me, since I picked up 2, I still paid $1.50 out of pocket, but then I submitted to Ibotta to get 50 cents back when you buy 2, which is a limit of 1 offer, making this $1 for 2 or 50 cents each. And like I said, I think for food items, I'll still pay 50 cents for these and not get just one for free, since they are, like I said, still a really, really cheap deal. And with those 2, I save $5.98. I also picked up one of these Silk protein milks, which are priced $4.49 on sale this week. They're regularly $5.99. We have a $2 off digital coupon, or you could also use the $2 off hang tags. These have been at my store for a while. So again, if you want to pick up one, you can and use the digital coupon, or you could pick up more with these. Or if you already used the digital coupon, you could pick up additional ones if your store has these hang tags on there. But these will be $2.49 that you'll pay out of pocket for that, and then you can earn $2 back from Ibotta when you buy one, making it 49 cents, and you'll save $5.50 on that, which like I said is a really, really good price. So those were all my in-store deals, just over $11 for these items. Net cost I thought was a really, really good deal. And like I said, they also had some other really good, just kind of general couponing deals that don't have to do with rebates for this week. And that was these items that I ended up picking up. These items over here on this side of the table would have been $95.11. I paid $29.81 plus tax and saved $65.30. And the only thing that was different that they were like out of stock of was actually these pickle chips. I love these. These are so awesome. They were a limit of 6 this week, and it appears that they only had 1 left, so they were only able to fulfill 1 in my order. But what I did pick up was these pub burgers. These are priced 99 cents this week. No coupon needed, but they are a limit of 10. So since these are in 5 packs, it's a limit of 2 packages. But as you guys can see on there, regularly these are $2.25 per patty. So each package would have been $11.25, as you guys can see there. And they would have totaled $22.50 at regular price. I paid $9.90 for both of the packages and ended up saving $12.60. And like I said, that's a really good price. No coupon needed. It's just a store sale price, but it is a limit of 10 in total, like I said. So really good deal. I'm happy I was able to grab some of those. We also picked up 2 of the blackberries, which are priced 69 cents this week with the digital coupon. They're a limit of 2, so they totaled $1.38. Regularly though, they are $3.99, so they would have been $7.98. We paid $1.38 for the both of them and saved $6.60. The 1 pint of blueberries are on sale this week for $1.99 with the digital coupon, and those are a limit of 2, so the 2 will total $3.98. At regular price of $4.99, they would have been $9.98, but again, we paid $3.98 and saved $6 for those. The cantaloupe this week is on sale for 99 cents with the digital coupon. I don't believe that there is a limit. Regularly, it's $2.99. Again, you pay 99 cents and save $2 with that. And the Sunset Angel Sweet Tomatoes, the pint package is $1.99 with the digital coupon. Again, I believe there is no limit. This is just a little bit cheaper than Aldi's price. I think Aldi's price is like $2.29, so this is like around 30 cents cheaper. But the regularly $3.99, I paid $1.99 for it and saved $2. And like I said, I pick those up normally pretty often. Don't get a deal, I picked them up at Aldi, so since these were a little bit cheaper than Aldi's price, that's why I went ahead and picked those up. Then also the Cleveland pickle chips. These are 69 cents with the digital coupon. They're regularly $1.79. I paid 69 cents for just the one because like I said, it is a limit of 6, but they were out of stock of, it looks like, the other 5, so they were only able to fulfill single one of those, and I saved $1.10 with that. I also picked up 10 of the Gatorades, which are priced 99 cents this week with the digital coupon, and they are a limit of 10, so they'll be $9.90. They're regularly $3.29, so they would have been $32.90, which I think is just ridiculous. That and the cereal, those are two things that I feel like are just so expensive for something that, again, too, like, are normally like on sale pretty cheap, but they retail at such a high cost. In addition to that, though, there was also $1 off of 2 digital coupon that was on like Gatorade products, so that also took off as well, making these $8.90 for 10 of them, or 98 cents each. Now if you wanted to, you could just pick up 2 with the 99-cent coupon and also the $1 off 2 coupon. You pay 98 cents for 2, or 49 cents each. Again, I was going to pick up the full 10 of them because we do use these kind of a lot. My brother and mom and dad do, and I would prefer not to pay $3.29 for these when they are not on sale. So I thought 89 cents each for picking up 10 of them was a good deal, and we saved $24 on those. This deal is also really, really good this week, and this is on the Arm & Hammer products. These are $2.99 with the digital coupon, and it's a limit of 2. So the Arm & Hammer packs are $5.99 regularly, but there's also an additional $2 off coupon on the packs. So for that, you'll pay just 99 cents and save $5. Then also the Arm & Hammer liquid detergent is also $2.99 with that digital coupon that is a limit of 2. And it is regularly $6.99, but there's also a $2 off coupon on the liquid Arm & Hammer laundry detergent. So you'll pay 99 cents for that and save $6. So with this, you do need to either just pick up one and use one of those $2 off coupons, either again on the packs or the liquid, or you can pick up one of each. You're not going to be able to pick up 2 of the liquid or 2 of the packs, because the coupon, I believe, is a limit of 1 each. So again, though, it's still a really, really great deal for getting those for 99 cents for one of the 24 pack of the laundry detergent, and then also the liquid laundry detergent too, which is the 45.5 ounces. I got the one with the OxyClean, so that I thought was a really, really good deal as well. So like I said, some really good deals going on at Jewel for this week. Not a ton, like I said. They didn't have a ton of produce deals that I saw that were going on that are like that much cheaper, or what they don't normally have on sale. Like again, those tomatoes and stuff like that are almost on sale every week. And again, the blackberries were really cheap, and now they're starting to have blueberries back, I think, in season again. So those are on sale again now. But again, the like burgers, that is such a good price because ground beef is so expensive right now, and they're the really good sized patties as well, so like the pub burger sized ones. So I thought that those for 99 cents was a really good deal. And then again, too, all of my in-store deals, $11 plus change is a net cost for all those in-store deals I ended up doing as well. I thought was really some good deals. So I am actually going to be headed to Meijer. I will have a Meijer haul for you guys after this as well. So I'm going to get this stuff put away, but I thought I'd just share with you guys everything I ended up grabbing at Jewel for this week and the deals that were going on. Like I said, there is still like a couple of other deals that are going on as well that are pretty good, but these were the ones that I just saw were the best and ones that we were going to use. And also too, that wasn't going to be like super expensive this week because there was a lot of good deals at Meijer also. And so I didn't want to like spend our full grocery budget just between both of those 2 stores and not be able to like do any other shopping really for this week. So that is why I ended up scaling back a little bit, but there were some deals that were just way too good to pass up for this week. But that does it for me this week. If you guys have any other deals or a haul from Jewel from this week, let me know about it. And if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you guys like and follow, and I'll see you guys all in the next haul. So bye guys.